welcome back to Ocarina of Time. So, last time we were streaming this, we got through Jabu Jabu's belly. And today we are going to... Alright. We got through Jabu Jabu's belly. Sorry, just having my brother check, make sure it sounds good. Alright, so yeah, we got the spiritual stone from Ruto here. I think she said Teehee. Or hee, so that's great. Yeah, Eli. By the way, last time we last stream, Ruto asked me to marry her, but we're both 10, and she's a fish, so you know, not gonna do that. That's creepy. She's kind of creepy. So, also she's a fish. So Alright, I see you, Ina. Alright, so what are we doing today, Ben? Check something. I don't think I can get it this way. I don't remember. Oh, we can! Shoot! Well, he's got a heart piece, guys. Very nice. Very, very nice. How are we doing on heart pieces? 2. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we got our third spiritual stone, guys. I'm so excited. And today we are heading back to Hyrule Castle. And to go show Zelda that we accomplished the mission she sent us on. So that's cool. I'm sure she's real proud of us, right? How are you all doing this fine, lovely Saturday night? Hope you're all doing alright. I'm doing pretty good. Done quite a bit of recording today, so my voice is a little busted, so I sound a little scratchy. Well, that's why. Probably should have got some cough drops before I came down here. In fact, I probably will go get some during that cutscene. We'll see, though. Alright, we got... Might as well fight these guys. What else are we gonna do until daytime? Well, I think actually there's a cave we can go to. We can go to that cave. I don't know what's in that cave. It's probably a sculpture. We can go check it out. Oh shoot! I forgot the cutscene. You know, we'll see this first. All right. This is big. This is a big moment in this game. This was in our dream, if you remember, all the way back to stream 1. What started the game off? So here we have Zelda and Impa. Running, in despair, fleeing from Hyrule, as the castle has fallen. The kingdom is collapsing. Viewers, Ganondorf has arrived. Dun dun dun. Alright. Look at this man. I lost her. You, over there, little kid. You must have seen the white horse gallop past just now. Which way did it go? Answer me! Look at me, look at this hero. He's gonna pull out his sword. Oh, you think you can protect them from me? You got guts, kid. Heh. 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 You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude! Fuck off, Shulk. Alright. So, yeah, little orb of light. Pathetic little fool. Do you realize who you're dealing with? I think in Smash Bros. I think Ganondorf should have low ball of light in Smash. I think it'd be nice. Also, actually, now that I think about it, he should also be able to reflect projectiles with his neutral ray. You know, kind of do the whole look at Link. This whole the zoom in on Link's face is pretty funny. But yeah, like he should be able to reflect projectiles like he does in this game, and it's kind of like a Ganon tradition. The tennis, Zelda tennis. There's a term for it. I forget what it is exactly. Oh, is it just volleyball? It might be volleyball. Like Ganon volleyball. Ganon ball? It might be Ganon ball. I don't know. Link, when you hold this ocarina in your hand, it won't be around anymore. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay it any longer. Alright, so Zelda here is going to teach us our next song. It's a pretty useful one, mainly in the sequel to this game, but it's pretty useful here too. The song opens the door of time. Alright, here we go. Nice. You've learned the Song of Time. Let's go. We got one of my favorite Ocarina songs in the series. This and the sequel. Majora's Mask. Being real subtle with the sequel. The sequel, yeah. Everybody knows what the sequel is. This is an old game. Alright, cool. So let's go. We're off to the temple. The wonderful Temple of Time. Alright, Ben. I hope my, audio balance is okay. I've been kind of tweaking it every stream, but I think it's okay. I've been progressively making my audio a little louder, but I might have made the game a little too quiet also, but I think it's going to be okay. I guess I'll see after the stream. So, alright, we're supposed to play the song. Oops. Alright, so last time we were playing Ocarina, I still had the growth I mentioned on my hand, which is disgusting or whatever, but it's gone now. So, no. So I can play the Ocarina better, and I can be more precise in using like the C-stick and pressing buttons, so I should be a little bit better now. Like I kind of stumbled a bunch with the Ocarina in the first few streams, but should have that all sorted out now. Bam. We awoke the Triforce. It's not the real Triforce, it's just a picture of the Triforce. As it often is the case. There's tons of pictures of Triforces all around the world. Zelda and the real world for that matter. You can find Triforces in a lot of historical sites. There it is. The Master Sword. So beautiful. So polygonal. It's legendary. The Master Sword. Bam. Here we go. So just like whenever I see this cutscene of Link pulling the Master Sword, I just think of the micro game from WarioWare Smooth Moves on Wii, where you have to like yank the Wii remote up to pull out the Master Sword. And there were like 3 versions of that. Like one where you pull it up and you become an adult, like normal. Spoilers. One where you pull it up and Link becomes an old man with like a beard and a mustache. Or maybe just a beard. And then the third is where you pull it up and Link turns into a cuckoo. It's a lot of fun. I really like those like mini games or micro games or whatever based on other Nintendo games. Like there were like ones like based on, oh shoot, there were a lot of them. I haven't played WarioWare Smooth Moves in a while, but like there was like a Sunshine one, Mario one. There's an Ocarina minigame. I think there was a Wind Waker one too. We like flew around on the Deku Leaf. Definitely some others too. It's a cool game. I should play WarioWare Get It Together. I've never played it, but I should check it out. It's the new one on Switch. There's a demo. I could check out the demo. It's free. So this guy with his kind of gross looking face is Waru, one of the great sacred sages of Hyrule. This is the chamber. The Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, like people back in the 90s when the game came out, like I think they thought the Temple of Light was going to be a dungeon, or like a secret dungeon where you could access the Triforce or something. But it's just a place you go in this cutscene. It's probably located like under the Temple of Time.
Yes!
Alright, we're back now in the audio. Link threw up, guys. That's all it takes. Alright, the Master Sword is a sacred blade. It's one worthy of the title of Hero of Time. That's us, we're the Hero of Time. Isn't that exciting? Yeah, we were too young. Okay, so like we weren't able to get the Master Sword yet because we were still just a kid. But now that we're old enough, we can. For the Hero of Time. Yeah, my throat's fried. Gotta love this basement office, right? You can hear everything down in this basement office in the Ramble Gaming building. I guess. I don't know. It's whatever stupid shit I'm saying. If you're watching this, any of you are out there. If you can hear this, we're the last outpost in Livonia. Last outpost in Michigan. We're here. And we have not yet fallen to the zombie outbreak. If any of you can hear us, we need help though. Like, if you guys want to come give us some water or food, it'd be greatly appreciated. Because we're gonna fucking die here. But we're holding out from the zombies, so. Anyway, we received the Light Medallion. Waru the Sage adds his power to ours. Now what that means for a story perspective is, yeah, we got our first medallion. We need to get the other 5 medallions, which we will do. What it means from a gameplay perspective is not really anything. It's a nice little reward we get, I guess, for completing the first 3 dungeons. But the medallions do not have any gameplay purposes. Just story progression. Originally, at some point during development, they did intend for medallions to have, I guess, magic effects, but they don't do that in this game. The final version. And they haven't really said much about it in like interviews or anything, but we found out through some of the data leaks last year, back in 2020, that the medallions did all have specific magical abilities. Which, I mean, the medallions in A Link to the Past, and I think Link's Awakening, they did this. They also had abilities. You get like the Bombless Medallion and another one. So, yeah, she's telling us where to go. The deep forest, a high mountain, a vast lake, the house of the dead, and a goddess of the sand. So, 3 of those might sound familiar. 2 of those probably don't. So, as far as Ocarina goes, these 5 adult dungeons are by far, I mean, I think probably all but 1 are in my top 5 dungeons from this game. I guess of the 8 or 9 dungeons in Ocarina. We have to go find the temples and awaken the 5 sages. Fortunately, I know just where to start looking. Yeah, she's telling us where to go first, but it's something we gotta take care of before we head out there. Head out back to the forest. So, we're almost done with this just wall of cutscenes, but yeah, it's a little much. Yeah, I understand what you're trying to tell me, Sheik. So yeah, Sheik will block us from returning to childhood until we complete the first dungeon as Adult Link. So one of the less fortunate but fairly realistic aspects of Adult Link is that he's just slower than Young Link. He walks slower. He attacks slower, I think. Maybe not attack slower, but he definitely walks slower. So that's a little annoying, but I mean, it is what it is. We're not gonna end up getting Epona, I've decided. I just don't want to spend time doing that, so we'll just go through. There's a lot that could be said about what's going on right now in the Castletown market, but I'm gonna save that for people who are more articulate than I am. But it's just a whole mess. Can't think of a good video off the top of my head, but I mean, it's up for interpretation as to whether those are actual corpses, those redeads, or whether it's just a Ganon magic shit. But regardless, Castletown is pretty much all gone. It's uninhabitable and parts of it are inaccessible. But yeah, Kakarika Village is not. It's a little dreary here. It's permanently cloudy because of what's going on Death Mountain, which, if you haven't noticed, it's a whole... a little bit further, but it's a whole shit show right now. It's a fire cloud, so that's not great. Yeah, a lot of shit we're gonna have to do here. Alright, I don't remember. Can we learn Song of Storms yet? I think so. Yeah, this is where we learn Song of Storms. Alright, this is not important yet, but it's good we're getting it out of the way now, honestly. Our main kid came here and played a strange song. So, Guru here, or the windmill guy, he's creating a time loop where he's complaining about a kid playing the song that sped up the windmill. But in doing so, he shows us the song as an adult, and then we learn the song, and then we go back in time, bring a kid, and play it for him. And then we cause the problem, and then he teaches us as an adult, and then we go back in time. So we play the song as a kid, and he teaches us how to play the song as an adult. Just a whole mess, but it's all his fault, so, you know, not that much sympathy there. Also, who cares if the windmill goes fast? I mean, it doesn't affect him at all. He's gotta chill. It'll slow back down. He's gotta calm down. Alright, so we're heading to the graveyard. Because there's this very, very, very important item. down here that we need to get to. Specifically in this grave, I think. Oh god, it's this grave, right? I'm not being stupid. Oh yeah, it's this grave. The one with the flowers, that's how you remember it. This one and that one down there with the flowers, those are the two important graves. That one over there, if you remember from, I think, the second stream, it gave us the hero shield, or the Hylian shield for free. This one, so we want to follow Dampe, my boy Dampe. He died, by the way. God rest his soul. He's been kind of a dick with throwing fire at us, but he's trying to get us to follow him. This is going to give us arguably the most important item in the game. Maybe the second most important dungeon item. The bombs are really important, but this might actually be more important. Definitely for progression, it's required in all 5 adult dungeons. But it's more bombs, probably? Maybe not. I don't remember a situation in, like, the 3rd adult dungeon. Because I don't know why I'm, like, trying so hard not to spoil Ocarina for you guys. I assume most of you watching this have played the game before. I'm doing really poorly, by the way, but I'm gonna be okay. It's not that far ahead of me. God, what if I lose? That'd be so embarrassing. I mean, I'm fine. I just have to go through the door before it closes. And there, we did it. We have to be quite a bit faster if we wanted to get the second reward here, which is a heart piece. But again, we're not going for 100% here, so we're not going to worry about it. We're going to get the hook shot, guys. I'm sure that was really shocking for all of you. Oh, that's kind of nice. You know, he wants us to come back and visit him. Just be careful on your way back, but like, we go back a different way than we came, and there's literally no way to hurt yourself on the way back. There's not even a way to like lock yourself in either. Like you, at least in like normal gameplay, you always have a way out. Now, if you're doing a randomizer, no, you can get yourself locked in. You're gonna have to reset the game, but not even like reset the file. Just like go back to the spawn point, which is, as a kid, it's it's Kokiri Forest. It's your house in Kokiri. As an adult, it's just the Temple of Time. Nice and simple. Alright. So, it's gonna be a pretty chill stream. I'm gonna try to keep talking throughout, but if there's pauses, there's pauses. It's okay. If any of you are out there listening to this live, I'm sure you can understand if someone needs to stop talking for a second. I believe in you. So yeah, we're gonna try to get that heart piece, but like, and we should be fine. I mean, there's a way to get it, even from down there, but it's not that important, but like, might as well, right? So pretty. So full of life. And it's gonna heal us, so that's a nice little bonus effect. Picking up heart pieces, yeah, it fully heals you, I think. So, with that, now we are going to listen to what Sheik said and head for the forest. Now, I believe, yeah, she does tell you to come here. And then, I believe, yeah, also, if you talk to these NPCs, they will tell you, basically, that Dampe the Gravekeeper died. So that's how the game expects you to know to go check out the graves. But it's definitely a little trial and error if you've never played before as to what grave he's in, and even to go find him in a grave. Man, I'm burning through my water fast. I have to take a water break to just go fill back up. Yeah, I hope they patch out the issues regarding like lag and the fog. Like, we should not be able to see all the way out there. It's kind of nice actually to be able to see all the way to the opposite side of Hyrule Field, but it's not supposed to be that way. So yeah, now as we're approaching our old home, the Kokiri Forest, I hope nothing bad's happened to it since Ganondorf took over. Maybe he just decided to leave them alone. Wouldn't that be nice? I'm sure that's what he's done. full faith and confidence in that good man. Oh, no, there's big fuck-off Deku Babas in here now. And we don't even get... Oh, we do get Deku Sticks. And there's angry scrubs that won't listen to reason, you just have to murder. So yeah, the village is a mess right now. There's just enemies everywhere. You can kill them, but they're just gonna keep respawning every time you leave the map and come back in. So it's just best to ignore them at this point. All the Kokiri, they're all inside their houses anyway. And if you go to Saria's house, you'll see she is not there. She's missing. It's because she went out to go to solve the issue here in the woods. So, you can go in there, and the Gorons are also in the whole world of pain. And the Zoras, for that matter, but, you know, we get to those when we get to those. So yeah, he wants to hear his song. Saria's song, specifically. So we played Saria's song so that he knows we're a friend of Saria, so he's gonna let us go through. She taught it only to her friends, so he trusts us because it's an important song. So that's kind of nice. He seems to have a slight idea of who we are, but I don't know how much he really knows that we're Link. But oh well. Yeah, look at that. You can see all the way over to the other side. I mean, it's interesting just from like a fan, like somebody who loves playing Ocarina, spent so much time and just is so like familiar with how it looks normally. It's kind of interesting to see it without the fog, but it's just wrong. It's definitely wrong. Alright, so yeah, she's trying to warn us about the moblins here. Now, the moblins in this game, these huge, just hulking monstrosities here, right? So, you know, you think you have to big fight. No, you just hit them once with the hook shot, and they're dead. So, definitely paper tigers. I'm gonna bait them out. Get them to come down here. That's not gonna work. Yeah, they're pretty pathetic, actually. I'm kind of embarrassed for them. Gotta bait him out. Where is he? Fuck off, dude. Yeah, you can't hit them if they're facing you like this, so... It's a little annoying to fight these guys. He's not even really fighting, he's just trying to get past them. So it's whatever. There's one right there. Shit. Yeah. Whatever, we don't need to fight him. We need to get past. Oh yeah, this sucks. Yeah, we need to be a little patient. Just get him from behind. Game. Bang. Alright. Not one over here? I thought there was. No, we're good. There is one around here, though. For sure. So. I think they died in one hit to the bombs, too. Wait for him to go. To turn around. Because otherwise, what's the point, you know? He's gonna turn around and we can hit him. Look at his little... I do like his little shorts. Kind of cute. Yeah, definitely like an ugly way. Like, even more so than like pugs. That's too fast. Oh, that was too fast. Shit. It's gonna suck. Alright, turn around, man. Alright, we're good. Heal up for my failures. And we got the big man. Yeah, this is so wrong without the fog. You can see our destination up ahead. Alright, so let's go. Shoot, I thought I got him. So yeah, he's just trying to hit us. You just have to avoid him. And then just hit him, I think, twice from behind, so he's extra strong. Oh shoot, he's 300% stronger than his boys. And he gives you money, but we have a full wallet. So yeah, he's really intense. And as you can see, this is where we learned this Aria song from our girl, but she's not here. So, it's kind of sad. Link definitely knows she's supposed to be there. So he's gonna come up and kind of think about her. And then someone else is gonna show up. This fucking guy. Definitely a guy. Look at this masculine figure. The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. A thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. It's a burning memory of younger days. Okay, whatever. So yeah, Sheik here is going to teach us a song to warp here. Very useful in many circumstances, like if we had to leave and come back, it's great. But we really shouldn't have to. We have everything we need for this dungeon. And at least I hope, I am more than capable of completing the Forest Temple without, like, an item or something. Or without having to leave and go heal or whatever. They give you fairies in this dungeon if you know where to look. It's not too bad. It's one of the most complicated dungeons in this game, but we should be okay. I am a veteran of Ocarina. Kind of. Kind of, for sure. I'll be okay. Alright, so you don't have to get up on there, but it'd be nice if we could. So check this out, guys. We're going up here and we're gonna... Oh, we didn't fall through. Alright, well, if you jump up from on top of this little thing, you fall through the platform. It's kind of stupid. Whatever. Oh, we got two of these boys. See, before when we came here, or when we came to the meadow as a kid to come meet Saria, they had us fight just one. It was big and tough and scary. Now we have to fight two Wolfos. Honestly, I don't know if I can do it. I'm terrified. There's a little gold skull boy, but what's the point? We're not going for any gold skull rewards, so I'll just leave him be. So, yeah, what can I say about the Forest Temple? Yeah, it's one of the more complex dungeons in Ocarina. Once in a while, I'll get turned around or lost here. There's definitely a lot of ways you can go. But we should be okay. It's been a little while since I played it, but it's not too bad. So yeah, it's a big room. There's 4 torches here. They have different colored fires, and there's 4 different ghosts. We're all going off in different directions, as you're about to see. So yeah, we're gonna have to hunt them down, take them out, and bring those torches back here. So we've got ourselves an objective, which is, hey, it's more than a lot of dungeons can say. They kind of throw you in for some others. But for this one, we have a distinct objective as to what we're going to do here. Alright. Don't kill those bubbles. I love these guys, actually. Like, I didn't mean to sound sarcastic. I actually like the bubble enemies a lot. These floating skull boys, they're cute. Here's our introduction to the Stalfos. One of the more advanced enemies in this game. It's not too hard. You have to kind of time your attacks on that a little bit, though, but not that much. Oh my god. Wouldn't that be embarrassing if I died to these boys? Yeah, I would recommend, yeah, like, going in for the hit, like, you're like right before, right after they go after you, but you kind of just honestly you can mash your way to taking them out pretty well. They're not too bad. Yeah, you see, like, I didn't really struggle too much with that guy. Good for them, though, for throwing, like, two at you at the same time, like, right away when you meet them. It's a better introduction, just fighting one Stalfos, you know, just a little more threatening. You know, these two skull boys with their big, scary weapons. So yeah, right here is one of the dungeon's fairies. You can collect it and use it to revive later. We may or may not die during this dungeon. I don't plan on it, but I mean, it could totally happen. We're only at 3 hearts, so. But I mean, if so, I mean, we have a couple fairies here. We're gonna be okay. If I die, it's gonna happen like once. So we'll start by going up this way. There might be like a ideal path that I'm not taking, but this is what I usually do, and it always works out for me. You have a heart for me? No, that's okay. Alright, this room. Now, okay, so this room might be like one of the most memorable rooms in any Zelda dungeon for me. It's not particularly difficult, but it just, I don't know, it always stands out. Probably because you spend so much time in here. You have to, like, go through a little, like, labyrinth that, like, plays with the third dimension in a way that's, you know, still pretty fresh for this game. Yeah, you know, she's telling you about the, I guess the puzzle, if you want to call it that here, but it's not really too big a deal. It's pretty simple. But, I mean, yeah, it's complicated if it's your first time, of course. But it's not. I've, again, played this game plenty of times. So, I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing, but like, it's just all muscle memory at this point. Like, I'm putting it over here, and then that's good for something. I think we're trying to get something here, but I'm gonna hope I'm not being stupid. Oh, hey, guess what, viewers? I'm being stupid. That's a little embarrassing. I thought I knew what I was doing, and now, nope. No Benji. It happens, you know, just running your mouth about how awesome you are. Just to make a little oopsie. The game's even telling you what to do. That's what's embarrassing. But hey, nobody's watching right now, so we can just, you and me, viewer, we can pretend. Make a lot of fantasy here. We can just pretend that I didn't mess up like that. That I know what I'm doing. So yeah, it's a pretty, I don't know if beloved is the right term, because it's not really that special, but it's a pretty memorable room at the very least. I always like these things. I just think they're cool. The railings, I guess, here. This dungeon has a nice atmosphere. So I'm pretty sure, like, so it's up for, I guess it's not, like, particularly clear what the, original, like, use for this dungeon was. Because, like, it's a very popular theory, one that I subscribe to, that none of the adult dungeons, or most of them at least, were not intended originally to be temples. They weren't designed to be challenges for Link or whatever. So, they had original purposes before they became, say, the Forest Temple or the Water Temple or something. And for this one, the common and pretty much major theory is that this was an outpost for some sort of noble group. A sort of noble family, maybe, or royal family, or whatever. And it definitely feels like a fortress. There's no, living spaces necessarily, but, the vibes are of a fortress. And there are, several places that, fit with that idea. And maybe, some of these, rooms, some of these areas were meant to confuse off invaders who are trying to kill the nobles who lived here or something. Also, this room is ridiculous. I'm just going crazy, man. This stupid twisty room. I like it though. It's a lot nicer to look at than the one in Majora's Mask, to be honest. Alright, so... Oh, fuck. I messed up. We're missing a key. We were supposed to go somewhere else first. Sorry, guys. My bad. I knew I forgot something. Alright, so yeah, being hit by a bubble in this game, it's not a big deal. Especially those blue bubbles. But... in the sequel to this game, Majora's Mask, getting hit by those sucks. You lose the ability to use items for a temporary period. It's probably a minute, but it feels like forever. And frankly, in a game like Majora's Mask with a timer, it feels like forever. So you really don't want to be hit by those. They're in the overworld. They're they're in Termina Field, which sucks. But it's not that big a deal. But the real problem is when you get hit by them in Stone Tower Temple. An area where, it's an actual dungeon. You have to be able to use your weapons and stuff. You don't want to be impaired in that place. Honestly, Stone Tower is probably... Well, I guess maybe I'd put the same for, Great Bay, but... At the very least, Stone Tower Temple is the dungeon in the 64 Zeldas I am least comfortable in. I think it's a mixture of multiple factors. You like both. I guess both the level of difficulty, which is greater than the other. It's the hardest dungeon in any of the 64 Zeldas, and also the environment is just really creepy, in my opinion. A fairly cheery sounding music with the environment and a lot of the theories and just the dungeon in general is it's creepy. Now I love how creepy the Stone Tower Temple is. But it's also just a little unnerving to be in there. And I'm just always feeling a little off when I'm in Stone Tower. I don't know. No, that's probably the purpose. You're probably supposed to feel uncomfortable in Stone Tower Temple. And if so, it works for me. Majora's Mask in general, it's just a creepy game. And yeah, it was designed to be creepy, but I don't know, it's just really good. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And honestly, I'm not sure that, the Zelda team fully appreciate specifically Anuma fully appreciate just how special and creepy Majora's Mask was and how restrictive it felt. Because I feel like the 3DS remake of the game kind of lost some of that. It got a little too bright, and then they oversimplified some things that shouldn't have been oversimplified. Yeah, so this area... Okay, anyways, back to what I was saying, it just isn't... I feel like it's the inferior version, but it's different for everybody. So this area should have, a ton of of fog normally, which makes it like intimidating and creepy. But like with all the fog being like unloaded in, I guess, in the emulation, it loses all of its I guess its charm. You know, it loses its creepy nature. Here's the key we needed. We just forgot to come in here first. So, yeah, I am definitely noticing the lack of fog, and it is a problem, and hopefully they patch it out. But I mean, at the end of the day, I still have like one of my favorite games of all time on Switch, and that's great. And yeah, like if you're somebody who really nitpicks or like a speedrun or something, yeah, you're not gonna play this version of the game, and it's inferior. And I think there is some input lag, but for 90% of the people, maybe even 95% of people who would play this game, honestly, it's not that big a deal. Like, this is perfectly fine to me. I mean, they need to fix the fog issue, and I mean, honestly, I want it to be as good as it can get. So yeah, I hope they patch out all the emulation issues. I don't think it's that big of a deal, at least for a casual player, or even someone like me who's like, yeah, I'm aware of all the issues, and I can definitely tell. And just in a vacuum, yeah, I would rather play better emulations than this one, but it doesn't bother me enough for me to stop playing, and you know, it's fine. Of course, some might call me a bootlicker for saying that, or a shill for Nintendo, but people need to chill with it. It's okay for everything to not be the end of the world, you know? It's fine for some things to be a little underwhelming, but not that big a deal. You know? Not everything needs to be the worst thing ever. I can't believe they did this. Boycott, boycott, boycott. But, you know. I think, you know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Regardless, we have our actual mini-boss here. We're gonna fight this boy. And what's kind of dickish is that he can stand over here, but if we do, if we also stand out over that, it's not a glass floor. It is a hole in the ground. If we were to go on that the way he does, we would be hurt. In fact, I think we would fall back down to the area we fought the first time. But whatever, the floor is back in place. We're good. Everything's fine. So with these guys, they're a little different than like the previous fight we had with the two Stalfos, because I believe with this one they I believe if you don't kill both of them fast enough, like within a set period of time, the one you killed respawns. I believe that's how it works for here. I've never had that issue, so I mean, we should be okay. But yeah, we gotta kill this guy now. Hit me. Yeah, we may die, but we have to do it. Oh no, we're good. Alright, so with that, we're gonna get our dungeon item, which is awesome. It's such a good item. It's gonna be so useful for us. So that's awesome. We're getting the fairy bow. So that's cool. The fairy bow, it's super useful. If you've played a Zelda game, you've probably used the bow. It's virtually the same in every 3D Zelda game, you know. With some items like the boomerang or bombs, they try to change up how they're used in every 3D Zelda, but the bow and arrow is pretty much standardized. You know, like they add motion controls or gyro controls or whatever in the Wii onward, but let me just check something. Alright, good. But it's not that big. It's not like they've tried to reinvent the bow or the wheel, I guess. It's pretty standard. So, here we go. So you see that picture right there? It's the first post-sister we have to fight. Oh, that's a problem. So yeah, they hide if you get too close or whatever. These are not actually pictures. They're her hiding on the wall. We gotta kill her. Or, I don't know if kill her is the right word. I mean, she's already dead, right? She's a ghost. I assume the Pose Sisters are just born Pose. Actually, I don't know if they're ghosts. I don't actually know what to make of Pose in this game. Like, are they dead? Or are they... like... I don't know. Same with, like, Boo's and Mario. Like, I assume... Is her name... Oh, Joelle. I was about to say. I didn't think she was Jolene, but that would have been a nice tie-in to Stone Ocean coming out, which is awesome. Jolene is great. She's a great character in the JoJo series, but not too familiar with her, but from what I've seen and the fan reception, she seems pretty great. Coming off as a super casual JoJo fan. My brother is really into it, so definitely want to be supportive of that. Alright, with that we got our next key. Very useful. It's one of the ones you can miss for sure, but I mean it's definitely required. Like, you gotta go back just to get all four of the Pose Sisters, you know. They're in a pretty straight line from here on out, though. You know, we got the first, so the rest are kind of a cakewalk. I mean, the second one's right here. We're too close, yeah. Let's hit her from down here. The blue one. Let's guess. I think this is Amy, but I don't really know. Oh shit, you're still there. Fuck off. Okay, it's kind of annoying. We're a little too close, I guess, but... I mean, it's pretty simple. And then, yeah, when they have nowhere else to go, you can just stand right here and look all close at the beautiful texture. Alright, let's check which one you are. Are you Amy? Or Meg, or whatever the fourth one is. Beth, the fourth one. Very nice. So yeah, you can attack them with the bow or with the sword. Pretty straightforward and easy way to fight them is just stand in front of them, hold up your shield, and then they'll pretty quickly reappear. You can just run up to them, and yeah, kind of forgot that until the second one. So the first fight took a little longer, but I mean they're super easy. You really, as long as you keep your shield up and use jump attacks, you really shouldn't have to take any damage from the Pose Sisters. I guess they're kind of mini bosses because they're unique enemies, but they're easier than the Zeldas for sure. So, as we go through this, oh, wrong way. You might be wondering what exactly this dungeon has to do with the theme of Forest Temple, to which I would respond, great question. I guess it's green-esque, greenish, I mean. Just kind of a green, like, flavor to the room. I don't know. I will say, though, this dungeon is a little disorienting. For sure. You got green boys. I think they're identical to the others. Oh, by the way, Like, she was warning us in these, like, areas, like, these little, like, square rooms about... I'll show you. Oh, might as well show it off. See the little shadow below me? Yeah, that's not my shadow. That's, oh, shit. We'll go down here. We'll fight him. It should be okay. You hear a creepy little sound. And then the Wall Masters! I hate them. They're creepy. They give you a fucking ridiculous amount of money. I mean, just obscene. Like, to the extent you will never need in this game. So, I mean, sure. Why not? Floor Masters are the same in this game. They're very similar enemies. Floor Masters are a little more complex, because, like, they'll actually attack you. Normally. Oh, shoot. Shoot. We gotta go back. This dungeon's got a lot of backtracking, huh? Kind of forget about this. It's been a little while since I've played through this. The other dungeons aren't as bad. Maybe Water Temple's a little worse in terms of backtracking and remembering what exactly to do, but... whatever. Then go back to, before the first twisty hallway. So, it's a little backtracking. It's not too bad, just a couple rooms back. But it does suck, because it's wasting my time and yours. Whatever. If you're watching this, you have to accept what's going on. I mean, unless you want to stop watching. You can stop watching. But, please don't. Because, I like doing this, and, a little easier to justify if somebody else is watching. Yeah, we're gonna... I'll hit you, but it's fucking fun. Don't mean to sound all negative or whatever, but... I mean, like, I have a full wallet. What am I gonna do with another bajillion rupees from killing a wall master? They're a little annoying, so I like kill them usually, but not too bad. So yeah, we basically straightened out the hallway so we can get the item here. Da-ba-da-ba. Oh, shit. We might have to run. Like, the wall master might be, like, right on top of us. Right now, we're good. Shit, no! Oh, okay. That could have went poorly. In fact, it almost did. I have to kill both of you. Yes, I do. That's a little weird. So yeah, viewers, I'm a little concerned. Okay, never mind, it's right here. I was thinking, like, I thought we were supposed to be outside again at this point, but here we are, right here. Back outside, little alcove here, that one's not that useful. 2 doors, you want to go in both of them. This one, yeah, I'd go for this one first, this one's a dead end. The other one, oh no, the other one's just a shortcut back. Not that important. I mean, it's necessary, I think, but... yeah, they turn into little babies, which... honestly, that's where the spin attack becomes most useful. It's not super useful, really, at all in the game. But, like, in fighting off the Floor Masters... Floor Master, after it splits up into 3 baby Floor Masters, yeah, it's great. I believe, yeah, you can just grind money off these guys. Because I think each small one can reform into a larger one. Which then splits up into 3, so I think you can grind money, but I'm not totally certain. Yeah, it takes us back here, and then we can just climb back up. I don't think there's another way we can get back to the room we were in. So, okay, if you have the optional Ferore's Wind item that you get from the Great Fairy by Hyrule Castle as a child, you can set a warp point within dungeons and go back to specific rooms. So that's useful here. Other than that, like, one, like, use regarding this dungeon, it's not that important. I guess you could set it at Water Temple, makes that a little less annoying to backtrack. But, I mean, I feel like it's not worth the time. So I'm not worried about it. Yeah, we're gonna hit the switch again, make it go back to being all twisty turvy. So I can go back and backtrack. So yeah, that's a long little backtrack, but I mean you're supposed to do that like right away, but I mean who's gonna know that right away? I mean on your first playthrough. So it's okay. I'm gonna take a break for a little bit. I need to go use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. I'll mute it. You can just enjoy the scenery. I'll do it in this room right here. And just enjoy, I guess. Oh, the ceiling's really cool. I've never seen this before. It's really nice. Just enjoy the little vibes here. I'll be back in 2 minutes, maybe. All right. Ugh. My microphone is not cooperating. I'm back. I play Pokemon Go every day. I play Pokemon Go. Man, Misha is weird. I mean, I don't even know what to make of him. Definitely a big deal back in 2016. Alright, please don't mess with me while I'm on the stairs, bro. Good. I like these little guys here. I mean, they're useful because they differentiate the two twisty hallways from each other. So this would be a good time for Din's Fire, which we also didn't get. Actually, we're gonna want to get Din's Fire. We'll get it when we go back to Child Link. So we're trying to shoot an arrow through this. It's the only time this is even used in this game. If Din's Fire, you could just bypass this altogether, but forgot to get it. I think that one... Oh, that's the one by Hyrule Castle. Right. Rory's Wind is the one by, it's the one in the Zora Fountain. Like, where we fought Jabba Jabba. And so yeah, because we hit that switch, this hallway rotates. Got our next room to go through. Right here. Fall in. This room's crazy, but it's a lot less fun looking without the fog. I don't know if there's actually a lot of fog in this room. But, yeah, so now he's gonna warn you, it's gonna fall. Yada yada yada. Basically, just go to the switches. Just run to the switches and you'll be okay. This switch, so you run to this switch and then you run to the treasure chest. Up ahead. You can just avoid the Skulltulas, but you really shouldn't have any problem here. This treasure chest, I don't know if it's important. Oh no, just arrows. I made a mistake. It's okay. Okay, it just warps us back here. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna run to the treasure chest. I'm gonna run to the treasure chest. I can make it. I can make it. I can make it. I made it. Hey, us. Oh yeah, you can't change your camera in here. I was trying to change my camera. I guess they don't want you to. I mean, it wouldn't be helpful. Alright, look at these things in the ground. Look at all these shadows. What could fall on their heads? Hopefully nothing. Alright, here we go. Oh, I was standing on another, so she was waiting. She's really considerate. Thanks, Meg. Meg, Amy. It's Meg or Amy, I don't know. Regardless, this is the fourth and final post sister we had to encounter, I think, right? Oh no, third. Oh, right. The fourth, we haven't fought her yet. The fourth has a special little fight. Only two were in the hallways. This is kind of cool, little block puzzle. It's super forgiving though. Like if you mess up, she just rotates them and you have to do it again, but she adds 5 more seconds to the timer. So really, there's no reason you shouldn't be able to do this. It might take you a few tries if you're not great at this kind of puzzle, but like I am. Oh my god, we lost. Isn't that embarrassing? I'm not gonna make it in time, so we'll just... Yeah, you'll see what happens if you fail. Oops. Kind of sad then. She just rotates them and adds some time. Oh, maybe she added 10 seconds. Jeez. And yeah, the layout here we got is super easy too. We're definitely good this time. So, I don't know how we messed it up. Pretty sad though. Well, here we got it. We got it. And then, oh, we have to fight her too. That's right. Oh, she's got red eyes. She's a little creepier than the others. Oh, she has red eyes when she attacks. This one is it. And then the final one is Meg. I think I remember Meg because like she's the like most interesting fight. Really, you shouldn't have too much trouble with the Poe sisters. They're not too bad. Alright. I believe this actually just takes us back to the foyer. Not the foyer, but the like main central room. That takes us to a hallway, which then takes us back there. So. Bow and arrow is such a great item. So here we go. There's one more Poe sister, and she's down there crying because we killed all her sisters. I mean, as much as you can kill a ghost. So, you can see, so she's... Okay. So she's copied herself into 4 different ghosts. They're pretty similar. I'm sorry, this is a pretty simple fight. Basically, so you watch them when they show up, whichever one twirls. So it's this one here on the left, you just attack her. The others, if you attack, they just disappear, and you can try again. You have a couple of tries. And then... Not you. You have to hit them. You have to hit her a few times. It's pretty simple. Use the right Meg. It's Meg, yeah. Meg. One of the Poe sisters. One more time, I think. Be all fancy and do it right here in the middle. That's it. And with that, all 4 candles are relit, and we are standing on the elevator. This elevator will take us down. Down, 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 down. I think I know the words there, but like I'm not confident enough to actually try to say. So I wuss out and then mumble the correct words, because you know. Or do you? Whatever, man. We're almost done with the dungeon. Let's just push through. We're just about there. Oh, happy January 5th, East Coast viewers. It's a little after midnight now, I didn't even notice. I don't remember what's over here. There's a treasure chest, but I think it's just like arrows. It's not super useful. Oh, there's a gold sculpture in here too. Yeah, just a little arrow refill, you know, in case you forgot the dungeon item. I'm curious about what we're about to face. And then now, here we go. Oh. Here we go. The big fancy correct layout. We're gonna hit the switch and bang. Behind us. Straight that way. You see that? That's the boss door. We're about to go fight our 4th boss. Isn't that exciting? The ceiling's cool here too. This is just a cool dungeon. I've always liked the Forest Temple. And I wonder who the boss here could be. We got some paintings. Maybe it's a Poe or something. Or, you know, the Stalfos. Or, how about Ganondorf himself? Because there he is. Big man. No gear him in this fight. Oh, is he? Look at him taking off his mask. It's like Persona 5. He's taking off the mask to use his persona. Which I guess in this case is being a phantom. Because we're fighting Phantom Ganon. Alright, so a little secret here. If you stand here in the corner, he can't hit you. Yeah, it's a little lame, but You have to hit whichever one's coming out of the portal. If we missed, you can see he threw out lightning. We did not get hit because we're in the corner. So he comes out of two different paintings. Coming out of this one and this. Oh shoot! This one turning back. This one's the real one. You have to hit him. We'll do hit him next time. No, we just have to look and see which paintings he's coming out of. Let's go for this one. Maybe he comes out of this one. Oh, he's coming out of you. He's back in. Alright, this is bad. I mean, we're not gonna lose, obviously, but like this is bad just in a pride standpoint. I think this one's the correct one. Yeah, so we hit him, he's just gonna go back in. He's like, alright, I'm out of here. Yeah, the one that's brighter is the correct one. Yes, not standing in the middle of the room, definitely, it's not that one, it's another one, yeah. If I hit him, he can't hit the horse. Yeah, I'm gonna stand in the middle of the room, actually. I mean, I'm gonna get hit by his lightning, but whatever. It's easier to see. So that one's fake, because he's darker. This one's real, because he's brighter. Hit him, he's gonna go back in. This is... Alright, where is he coming out of? This one? Oh yeah, this one's real. Then he just stays out. Bam! And you gotta play the volleyball, like we talked about. Call back. Fuck off, Ganon. Phantom Ganon. You're not even good enough to be real Ganondorf. Alright, man. Come on. Alright, Ben. Now I'm gonna blame you instead. Alright, this is a good angle. Alright, nope. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. I don't remember which exactly. This one? Yeah, this one. Bam. Hit it back. Bam. Hit it back. Bam. Hit it back. And then we go in and just attack. Got 3 good hits in there. Feeling good. We just gotta do that again. Gonna hit it back. Hit it back. Okay, so yeah, you can lock arms. Okay, come on, man. He took a long time there, a lot of volleys. Just like don't like try to go for any like special hit, like just like press B basically. Gotta get your timing perfect too, but it's not too bad. But yeah, like don't like try to do like a horizontal swipe or something, and it doesn't even always work. Just like doing the normal hit, but just don't aim your shot back at him. Just hit normally. Is that enough? That might be enough. One more hit. That was enough. We got it. We beat Phantom Ganon. It's not too bad, but it's a little annoying at times. Hey kid, you did quite well. Looks like you may be gaining some slight skill. Thanks, Ganon. See, I like this guy. But you've defeated only my Phantom. When you fight the real me, it won't be so easy. Now he's right about that. It's definitely harder. Which final boss versus the fourth level. It's the halfway point in dungeons, actually. Because there's 8. 3 child dungeons, 5 adult. We're just being the first adult, so we're 4 down, 4 to go. No, the 4 to come are definitely harder than the 4 we've done, but whatever. Here we go. We got our heart container. Speaking of 8, it's our 8th heart. Look at that. So with that, we're going to set down a giant blue rupee back to the Chamber of Sages, where we were about 45 minutes ago, I think. And instead of meeting with Raru, we're meeting with an old friend here. There she is. Saria. Thank you. Because of you, I could awaken as a sage. I am Saria, the sage of the Forest Temple. I always believed that you would come, because I know you. No. You don't have to explain it to me. Because it is destiny that you and I can't live in the same world. It's kind of sad. I will stay here as the forest sage and help you. Now please, take this medallion. Alright guys. Guys, we're getting it. We're getting it, we're getting it. The forest medallion. Our second medallion. Man, we've only been playing like an hour and 20 minutes tonight. We got 2 medallions? It's pretty good. So with that, we've completed the Forest Temple. For earlier in the evening, I'd say we'll just keep playing to the next dungeon. But it's getting kind of late, so we're going to stop it here. Sorry will always be your friend. It's a good note to end it on. Sorry will always be your friend, viewers. She'll always be my friend, she'll always be your friend. She's a very nice girl, I guess. I don't know. Alright, I'm getting tired anyway. So we'll stop. We have this shenanigans first. The Deku Tree, in his infinite deathdom and wisdom, had a baby. Look at him. Look at this guy. I love him. It's the Deku Tree Sprout. He's got a nice little Quagsire face. Hi there, I'm the Deku Tree Sprout. Because you and Saria broke the curse on the Forest Temple, I can grow and flourish. Thanks a lot. Yeah, so now this little baby, right? This little tree, he's just born. He somehow knows my entire life story more than I do. He knows more about Link than Link knows about himself. He's the one that officially tells you that you are not a Kokiri. We've already guessed. You are not a Kokiri. You are actually a Hylian. I'm happy to finally. Oh my god! Wait. He's happy to finally reveal this secret to you. So, like, does he have the memories of the main tree? I don't know. So yeah, basically, Link's mother brought him here so that Link wouldn't die in the fires of the war as a baby. So she entrusted her child to the Great Deku Tree, who could sense that we were important, so he accepted us. We were raised as a Kokiri. And now, our entire life has been a lie. Great. Always bound to leave this forest, but nobody told him until he already left. So, there you go. We've learned our destiny, we know what we have to do. That's right, we must save the land of Hyrule. Now Link, break the curses on all the temples and return peace to Hyrule. Alright, well, the next stream probably will be pretty soon, actually. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's a little rough looking. You know, like coming through the tree. It's kind of funny, actually. There's a lot of leaves on the tree, considering it's been dead for 7 years. Anyways, with that, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.